Hi, everyone. My name is Sophie Milman. I'm a local jazz artist, and I would like to talk about extending the private copying levy on devices such as iPods. Yeah. Thank you. As an up-and-coming artist in Canada, I face a multitude of challenges in order to create music. I have to incur the exorbitant costs of touring. No one gives me a break on accommodations and hotels. I have to support my band in a way that's fair and helps them meet their own financial obligations. I have to record music. My label helps me with this, but the label itself is a small indie and is therefore constantly strapped for cash. I need to incur the cost of promoting myself and my music. Websites are expensive, and so are publicists. The music I make has value, I believe. Otherwise, people wouldn't be buying it. People listen to it, and people want to make copies of it. I think that's great. But I deserve a fair compensation for the work that I do. I receive compensation if you make a copy of my music onto a CD or an audio cassette, but I get nothing if you copy my song onto an iPod. How can one copy have value and the other not? I did some research and would like to put things into perspective for you. Over the last 4 years, approximately $12,000 was disbursed to my label by the CPCC, thanks to the levy on blank media just for my records. For my indie label, that can mean the difference between supporting a tour or not, funding a recording or not, and for many artists, that kind of money can determine whether they can pay for the clothes for their kids, whether they can pay rent or put food on the table. Even though I'm a relatively successful Canadian jazz musician, if I weren't married, I couldn't afford to pay rent. Making music, supporting it, and touring is very expensive no matter how you do it, whether you fly or you take a bus. And just like everyone else out there who is doing honest work that brings value to people's lives, and all of us agree that music does that, I believe that I deserve to be paid. And that's exactly what royalties are. They're not compensation for lost sales, but they are earned income from my work. This is my livelihood, and the private copying levy is part of how I continue to make music. I can only do that if the private copying levy is extended to cover digital audio recorders, which are rapidly becoming the most popular medium for people to enjoy music. This is my work, and I deserve fair compensation when it is used. I truly don't think that a one-time fee on something like an iPod, onto which thousands of songs can be stored and then erased, and then thousands of others can be stored, I don't think that's too much to ask. Thank you.
Thank you. Is participant number 503 passing? I will assume so. So we'll go to the net.